Hi my friends, how you doing guys? Welcome back to another vlog. As promised in the last vlog that I will make a very interesting vlog which is about the longer jobs which I had taken the last week. Yeah, so I'll explain it to you. I'll explain you this vlog in two segments. Yeah, and in first segment I'll tell you that the jobs which I took 2 different days, the longer jobs, and in second segment I'll explain about the Saturday night jobs which were very interesting and which were out of my box I had taken, and I'll explain it to you into the second segment. Yeah, so let's speak about these jobs which I took in weekdays. So basically, I had done the Tuesday night jobs, and during the Tuesday night jobs, I got the notification that I have a reservation of morning job, which is from the area of Richmond towards the which from area of Richmond to King's Cross station at 6:05. If I would like to book it, and for that reservation, I say I'll be doing the morning jobs. So I thought, okay, I'll take this customer from Richmond area to King's Cross, and by the time I drop there, it will be like 6:40. Like it should be like 30 minutes job in the morning, and I was getting paid £30 for it. Really, nearly 30, I think. So I booked this job because already I was doing the Tuesday night jobs, and by the time it was 6:05, I took this customer. I took this customer from Richmond area to King's Cross station, and so in between I got another request and another reservation, and that reservation was the longer job reservation. So basically already Uber system knew that I'll be going at 6:05 on Wednesday, taking this customer from Richmond and dropping off at King's Cross station, and Uber gave me the next reservation at nearly 7 o'clock. I think it was again 7:05 or something, or 7:10 the time when I took this ride, and that reservation was for to take the customer from area near Soho towards Coventry, and I got paid £143 for it. So I took the chance of this job as well. I already was doing the Tuesday jobs, so I was thinking maybe I'll be able to do it, or maybe I'll be tired or something, and should I take this job or not. I thought about it a lot as well, but same time I thought before taking this job from Richmond, I'll do a little nap, a little rest in my car for like 1 hour. I'll take a break. This is exactly what I did before taking the job from Richmond, and I had taken 1 cup of coffee as well before starting this job from Richmond. So took this customer from Richmond, dropped off at King's Cross, got the next customer at 7 o'clock, and dropped off at Coventry. This job was of 2 hour job of £143, but while going in the way, me and obviously the customer, we stopped there for nearly 40 minutes as a break. So over there also, during the 2 hour of total journey, we took 40 minutes break as well, and that's how Tuesday night and this morning shift of Wednesday helped me to make really handsome amount. Okay, so this was the first scenario. Okay, so according to the second scenario, I'll explain it to you. It was the day of Friday, I mean Wednesday, Thursday night I had done the jobs obviously, and the Friday night, I mean the Friday morning was was starting up, and I took one customer nearly at 4 o'clock, and that customer was like 15-16 mount customer from West London to this Heathrow airport. I took it. I always aim to go to Heathrow, nearby Heathrow, right after 4 to 6 a.m. like that. Okay, so I took this customer at nearly 4 o'clock, dropped off this customer nearly at 4:30 at Heathrow. Then from 4:30 until 8 o'clock I took break. Like there's a nearby McDonald's, I was there, and took a bit break as well, rest as well. I did couple for 2-3 hours I was off. Okay, so when I because my aim was, okay, I'll start the morning jobs again around 7 or 8 a.m. Okay, so right, so I made myself ready for the morning jobs. Then the time was around 8 o'clock. So as I left the McDonald place and moved on to take the local jobs of UB area or W area. Okay, as I moved on in the way from just right after leaving that McDonald, I got a request of 170 pound, 107 pound job. The job was 102 pounds, and but I was tipped 5 pounds. Yeah, so it was altogether 107 pounds of job. I got the notification of it. I was ready to do any jobs. I thought, instead of taking the jobs in local area, why not let's just do this job and go home and make your money quick. It was my wise decision. I took this job. So this job was taking from me from Heathrow airport area, near McDonald. There is a hotel. I took this job from the hotel. I think Red Blue something is the hotel name. Took this job from Red Blue Hotel, I believe, and dropped off at Stonehenge. Stonehenge is a historical place where is lot of stones are being put, and nobody knows how exactly that happened. The big stones. Anyway, I'll put the pictures here, which I took when I was there. Dropped off this customer at Stonehenge, and then I came back home. So these were the weekdays longer job stories. Okay. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to the second segment or second part of this vlog. As in the previous part of this vlog, I had explained that how the longer jobs helped me to make good money. And in this vlog, I will, in this part of the vlog, I'll specifically tell the story about last Saturday night shift which I had taken, and I got very interesting facts about that shift. It was late night. Obviously, what had happened when the Saturday finished and the Sunday days, the day of Sunday started after the midnight. It was the time of nearly 1:51. I was taking the third promotion of Uber. So by the time it was 1:51, I got the ride. I did this ride in approximately 16 minutes, and the money I made £8.56. Yeah, it was just 3.2 miles of journey. So as I took this ride, guys, I finished this ride, let's say around 2:10 to 2:15. Yeah, so journey finished. I was waiting for the next consecutive trip to come, and so that I complete this the promotion of 3 trips. And I was turning on the area preference of just zone 1, and I was not getting any job. So I waited like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and approximately after 15-20 minutes I thought I'm not getting job, and if I turn on, let's say, North London or any other area in the area preference, I may get the silly job which I don't want to take, right? So immediately I thought that why not let's find a customer with the help of Bolt, which takes me far away from, a bit far from London, and I go in the different area in West London and try to work there, and I'll see how it goes there. So I put the destination of Bolt to the Reading base is very far away, like even after the Slough is so far away. So I put the Reading destination, and I immediately got one ride which was taking me near Heathrow to a hotel. Yeah, so I took this Bolt job, and it gave me £36.43. It was 16 mile of journey, and I covered in 34 minutes. And I took this Bolt job at 2:28, right? So as I took this job, I was near the Heathrow area by the time it was 3 o'clock. I dropped off this customer near the hotel, and right there is just next to this hotel is the McDonald. I went there, took a break, and meanwhile I was waiting for the ride, by Uber or by Bolt. But I was looking for decent, like, long rides, yeah. And I took a break. I was waiting for the rides. I didn't bother to take, the short rides. So what I did, right after half an hour, I got one ride, very, in surge pricing. That was a Uber ride. Okay, I took this job at 3:34. It was taking me from the area of Heathrow, which is TW6, to Camberley, which is GU15 is the postcode of it. Yeah, so I took this ride near Heathrow, and it took me 29 minutes to do it, and money I got was £38.75. The long job in quick time, I took it, right? So start time of the job was 3:34, and I finished this job obviously in half an hour. So again, I waited there like a bit more of the time, and in between I was doing a short job also. Anyway, so guys, have a look. The next ride, the longer ride which I got was at 4:34. Okay, so right, let's say after 1 hour of the time after I got this ride, from the previous job start time was okay. So right after 1 hour I was taking this longer ride, and this ride very interestingly was of 33.2 miles, and it took me 43 minutes to do it. And this ride took me from that area of Camberley to HP13, which is High Wycombe. And you guys won't believe I got such a nice decent money out of it, and I got £45.74, and the time when I took this job was 4:34. So when I went there, took a short ride again in the local area, and after taking the short ride, I got interestingly very decent ride again, which was at 5:29. So 5:30 I got the ride which was from High Wycombe area to TW17 Shepperton. Okay, and this was 25.3 mile of job, I think, and it took me 34 minutes to do it. And very interestingly, I got the money which was £66.24. Yeah, such a long ride with very decent money. So I did this job in 34 minutes. So nearly at 7 o'clock I took a ride which took me to Heathrow, and I was paid £14.08, and the journey time was 29 minutes. Why the journey time was 29 minutes? Because I was just stuck at one red traffic light. Sometime what happened, you are at red traffic light and it doesn't turn to green, so you have to struggle, like you have to move car a little bit backside and then bring it forward. And the way the traffic light there is a sensor which detects the car, and then the traffic light turns from red to green. So I had to struggle a lot, like even 10 minutes it took me to turn this red light to green. So anyway, I wasted a little bit of time, and that's why this job was done in half an hour. But this job was of Heathrow Airport Terminal 3. All right, dropped off this customer at Terminal 3, and obviously because of the Uber Pro status, I got the next consecutive or the next instant ride. It was from Heathrow to the hotel which was in Kensington. Okay, and I got paid £30.94 from this job. It was £25 basically the fare, but I got £5 tip by the customer. That was American couple, very nice one. Anyway, so this job I took at 7:37, and I dropped off this customer at Kensington. After dropping off this customer to Kensington, the hotel, I went to the petrol pump, fill the fuel of my car, at the BP, there's a BP petrol pump. Then I washed my car, and after that I took 3-4 jobs in West London, and I went home. So that Saturday night shift which I took, was such a fabulous shift for me, lovely shift for me, because I was able to do long rides. So the turning point was my decision to not take the third promotion completely and take the customer which which will take me from central London towards Heathrow, and from there I started getting the longer jobs. Yeah, so I was so happy doing that shift, because I made around 400 pounds that Saturday night. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for listening to me now, and I hope you like my work. And to support me, just hit like to the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll speak to you in another vlog. Bye bye from Private Hire Driver.